Yesterday, ECCSC, our team, touched over 200 hands of young men throughout the city. We rolled in the community, literally touching, hitting the corners, hitting the blocks, hitting the streets, touching over 200 hands of young men. The common theme is, to us, violence need a job. That was one of the common things. Violence need a job, and the mental health trauma that sister was just speaking of. It is absolutely unacceptable to us. Myself serving 21 years in prison, often coming out underutilized for our skills and potential to get at a lot of the violence. You can't have a $2 billion police budget, multi-billion-dollar IDOC budget, multi-billion-dollar Cook County jail budget to respond, and no multi-billion-dollar prevention budget.
Right.
It is unacceptable to have community centers smaller than prisons, and yet we say we love our children. It's clear where our priorities lie. If we have prisons bigger than community centers, and then aldermen like Jason Irvin asking for funds to come to his community to get at the violence, she just said $6 billion is lost as a result of violence, gun violence. How is it, even when I grew up, it was easier for me to get a gun at 12 than a book? We have to take personal responsibility as someone who has affected, terrorized, maimed, destroyed my community out of ignorance. We as formerly incarcerated men say, since we've done that as ex-cons, it's our job and duty to repair the damage that we caused. We talk about personal responsibility, Trent. That's what we have to take. And we must avoid personal responsibility when we do that. And lastly, our talent in our community and the constituent and ex-felons that's in all these communities go underutilized. We live in a country that spends billions of dollars to pay former terrorists to go into the provinces of the terrain to take them, former terrorists who have killed American soldiers. Yet we won't even use formerly incarcerated persons in the right way to get at the violence. It is unacceptable, brothers, that's listening out there, and I'm gonna leave it alone, for you to continue to maim, kill, terrorize, and victimize our women and children throughout these communities. And we as black men sit back and watch.
Preach.
At the end of the day, black men, it's gonna take us to save us. Stop looking for the politicians to bear, police to bear the brunt of the burden. Start taking personal responsibility as black men to raise your sons and become mentors and uncles to these children that's lost.
Preach.
You won't have no other choice. If no help is coming from the sky, you are the change you want to see.
Preach, brother. Preach.